Hi everyone. Welcome back to Learn English with Tutor. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hi everyone. It's great to be here again.
And today, we're starting a very special lesson.
Yes. Today's topic is simple, but very important.
That's right. Today, we're going to talk about how to talk about yourself in English.
And that is one of the most useful speaking skills you can learn.
Yes. Because sooner or later, almost everyone will need to introduce themselves.
Maybe in class.
Maybe at work.
Maybe when meeting a new friend.
Or maybe during an interview.
Exactly. It sounds like a small thing, but it can make a big difference.
Paul, why do you think introducing yourself is so important?
I think it's important because it is often the first step in communication. When you introduce yourself clearly, people understand who you are, and the conversation becomes easier.
That's a really good point.
Also, a good self-introduction can help you sound more confident, even if your English is still simple.
Yes. I love that. You do not need difficult words. You just need clear and natural sentences.
Exactly. Simple English can still sound warm, friendly, and confident.
I think many learners feel nervous when they talk about themselves in English.
That's true. Sometimes they know the words, but they don't know how to put everything together.
Or they worry about making mistakes.
Yes, but that is completely normal.
So if you feel shy when someone asks, "Can you tell me about yourself?" Don't worry. This lesson is for you.
We are going to build it step by step,
In a simple way.
in a natural way.
And in a way that is useful for real life.
By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about your name, your age, your hometown, your job, your family, your hobbies, and even your personality.
Yes. We're going to cover all of that together.
So this lesson is not just about memorizing sentences,
It's about learning how to share who you are.
and that makes your English more personal and more meaningful.
I really like that.
Me too. Because when you talk about yourself, you are not just practicing English. You are connecting with people.
That's beautiful, Paul.
Thank you.
Let me ask you something. When you meet someone for the first time, what is one of the first questions they usually ask?
Usually they ask, "What's your name?" Or, "Can you tell me about yourself?"
Exactly. And that is where many conversations begin.
So if you can answer that question well, you already have a very strong start.
Yes. A strong start can help you feel more relaxed.
And when you feel relaxed, your English usually becomes better too.
That's true.
So in this lesson, we want to help you feel ready.
Ready to speak.
Ready to introduce yourself.
And ready to enjoy the conversation.
Exactly.
All right, everyone. We've talked about why self-introduction is important. Now it's time to start with the first real part.
Yes. Let's begin with something very basic, but very important,
Your name.
and the different ways to talk about it in English.
Perfect. Let's move to the next part.
Your name, nickname, and the meaning of your name.
All right. Now let's talk about something very personal. Your name.
Yes. Your name is usually one of the first things you say when you meet someone new.
That's right. It's simple, but it's very important.
So, lie. What is the most basic way to tell someone your name?
You can say, "My name is Lai," or "I'm Lai."
Yes. Both are correct. And both are very natural.
I think "I'm Lai" sounds a little more casual.
I agree. It sounds friendly and easy.
But "My name is Lai" is also very useful, especially for beginners.
Exactly. It is clear and simple.
Let's try a short example.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai.
Nice to meet you. I'm Paul.
Very simple.
Yes. That is how many conversations begin.
But sometimes people do not use their full name every day.
That's true. Sometimes they use a nickname.
Yes. A nickname is a shorter or more familiar name.
For example, someone named Alexander may use Alex,
Someone named Jennifer may use Jenny.
and someone named William may use Will.
Exactly. Nicknames are very common in English.
So if someone has a nickname, how can they say it?
They can say, "You can call me Lai," or "My friends call me Lai."
Very natural.
Yes. And there is another useful expression. "Call me Lai" for short.
That's a great one. It means the shorter version of your name is Lai.
Yes. For example, if someone's name is Benjamin, he might say, "Call me Ben" for short.
Exactly.
If someone's name is Catherine, she might say, "Call me Kate" for short.
Very good.
So let's pause here for a moment. I want to explain this expression clearly. Call me something for short. This means use the shorter name when you talk to me.
Yes. It is a very natural expression, and native speakers use it a lot.
Let's try a few examples. My name is Jonathan. Call me John for short.
My name is Rebecca. Call me Becca for short.
Great. Now let's look at another useful phrase.
Go by the name.
Yes. This phrase is a little different. If you say, "I go by the name Lai," it means that Lai is the name you usually use.
Exactly. Maybe it is your real name. Or maybe it is the name people normally call you.
So if your full name is very long, but everyone calls you by a shorter name, you can use this phrase.
For example, my full name is Christopher, but I go by Chris.
That sounds very natural.
Yes.
Let's make that structure easy. I go by Lai.
I go by Paul.
I go by Ben.
Very useful.
Yes. It is a good phrase when you want to sound a little more natural.
I agree. It sounds smooth in conversation.
Paul, do you have a nickname?
Not really. Most people just call me Paul.
I see. So you go by Paul.
Exactly.
That's easy.
Yes. What about you, Lai?
I usually go by Lai too. It's short. It's simple. And easy to remember.
That's nice. And I think it's a beautiful name.
Thank you. That brings us to another fun question. What does your name mean?
Yes. That is a nice question to ask.
It is. Sometimes, when people learn your name, they may ask about its meaning.
And that can make the conversation more personal.
Exactly. So, Paul, does your name have a meaning?
Yes. The name Paul is an old name. It comes from Latin. It means small or humble.
That's interesting. I like that.
Thank you. I think name meanings are very interesting.
Me too. Because names often carry culture, family history, or special meaning.
That's true.
So if someone asks you about your name, you can say, "My name means."
Yes. That is a very useful sentence pattern.
For example, "My name means light."
Or, my name means peace.
Or, "My name has a special meaning in my family."
Very nice.
Now let's do a little practice.
Great.
Repeat these simple sentences. My name is Lai.
I'm Paul.
You can call me Lai.
Call me Ben for short.
I go by Lai.
My name means small.
Very good. These are all useful patterns.
Yes. And they are easy to use in real conversations.
Before we finish this part, let's do one short model conversation.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai.
Hi, Lai. I'm Paul.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Do you go by Paul or do you have a nickname?
I go by Paul. It's the name I usually use.
That's nice. Does your name have a meaning?
Yes. It means small or humble.
That's really interesting.
Thanks.
That conversation sounds simple, but it sounds natural too.
Exactly.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about your name, your nickname, and the meaning of your name.
And these are great things to talk about when you introduce yourself.
Yes. In the next part, we'll talk about age and birthday.
Let's continue.
Your age and birthday.
All right. Now let's move to the next part. We've talked about your name. And now let's talk about your age and your birthday.
Yes. This is another very common part of a self-introduction.
That's right. People often ask simple questions like, "How old are you?" or "When is your birthday?"
Exactly. These questions are very common in daily conversations.
Especially in class, or when people are getting to know each other.
Yes. But some learners feel a little nervous when talking about age.
That's true. Sometimes they're not sure how to answer naturally.
Or they worry that the question feels too personal.
Right. So in this part, we'll learn some simple and natural ways to talk about age and birthdays in English.
Great. Let's start with the most basic question. How old are you?
A very simple answer is, "I'm 20 years old."
Yes. That is clear and correct.
You can also say, "I'm 20."
Exactly. That sounds a little more natural in everyday conversation.
So both are good. "I'm 20 years old." And "I'm 20."
Yes. Both are common.
Let's try a short example. Paul, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Nice. That sounds easy and natural.
Yes. You do not always need to say years old.
That's a good point. Just saying the number is often enough.
Exactly.
But Paul, sometimes people do not want to say their exact age.
That's true. In some situations, people want to answer in a softer way.
Yes. So, what are some polite ways to talk about age without being too direct?
You can say things like, I am in my 20s, or I'm in my early 30s.
Those are very useful. Let's explain them clearly. If you say, I'm in my 20s, it means your age is somewhere between 20 and 29.
Exactly. And if you say, I am in my early 30s, it means maybe 30, 31, or 32.
Yes. And if someone says, I'm in my late 30s, that means maybe 38 or 39.
Right. So these expressions are useful when you want to sound less exact.
I like that. It sounds natural and polite.
Me too.
Let's practice a few examples. I'm in my 20s.
I'm in my early 30s.
I am in my mid-20s.
I'm in my late 30s.
Very good. These are great expressions to know.
Yes, they are very common in real life.
Now let's move to birthdays.
Good idea.
This is another easy and useful topic.
Yes. People often ask, when is your birthday?
And a simple answer is, my birthday is in May.
Or, my birthday is on July 10th.
Exactly. We use in for months. And we use on for specific dates.
That's an important point. In May. On July 10th.
Let's make that even clearer. You can say, my birthday is in November.
Or, my birthday is on March 3rd.
Very nice. Paul, when is your birthday?
My birthday is in August.
Oh, nice. My birthday is in June.
Great. That sounds natural and simple.
Yes. If you want to be more specific, you can say the full date.
For example, my birthday is on August 22nd.
Exactly. That is very useful when you want to give more information.
But just saying the month is also okay in many conversations.
Yes, especially in casual conversation.
Now let's try a short dialogue.
Good idea. Paul, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And when is your birthday?
My birthday is in August.
Nice. That sounds very natural.
Yes. Simple questions. Simple answers.
That's what we want. Easy English that people can really use.
Exactly.
Now I want to teach one more useful idea.
Okay.
Sometimes people do not want to answer the age question directly. And that is okay.
Yes. In real life, people sometimes answer in a softer way.
For example, they might smile and say, I'm not that young anymore.
Or, let's just say I'm in my 30s.
Yes. These answers are playful and natural.
And they can help you avoid sounding uncomfortable.
That's right. But for beginners, the easiest and safest answer is still the simple one. I'm 25.
I agree. Start simple first. Then learn the softer expressions later.
That's a good tip. Now let's do a little speaking practice.
Great.
Repeat these sentences. I'm 21.
I'm in my 20s.
I'm in my early 30s.
My birthday is in April.
My birthday is on December 5th.
Very good.
Let's do one more short conversation.
Sure.
Hi, Paul. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm Paul. I'm 32. My birthday is in August.
Nice. That's simple and clear.
Yes. And it works very well in a self-introduction.
Exactly. You can add your age and birthday if it fits the situation.
For example, in class, or in a friendly conversation.
Right. But in some situations like work, you may not need to talk about your age.
That's true. So always think about the situation.
I like that advice. Learn the language, but also learn when to use it.
Exactly.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about your age. We learned simple answers, softer answers, and how to talk about your birthday.
And all of these are useful for getting to know someone better.
Yes. In the next part, we'll talk about your hometown and the city you live in now.
Let's continue.
Your hometown and current city.
All right, now let's move to the next part. We've talked about your name, your age, and your birthday. Now let's talk about where you are from and where you live now.
Yes. This is a very common part of introducing yourself. People often ask, "Where are you from?" Or, "Where do you live now?"
Exactly. These questions sound simple, but many learners mix up two important ideas: your hometown and your current city.
That's true. So let's make that clear.
Yes, your hometown is the place where you grew up. It is usually the town or city you feel connected to.
And your current city is the city where you live now. It may be different from your hometown.
Exactly. For example, your hometown could be a small town, but now you may live in a big city for work or study.
That happens a lot.
So if someone asks, "What's your hometown?" they want to know where you are originally from.
And if they ask, "What city do you live in now?" they want to know your present city.
Right. Let's make that easy with examples. My hometown is Dalat, but now I live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Very clear. That sounds natural.
Paul, what about you?
My hometown is New York, and I still live in New York.
Nice. So for you, your hometown and current city are the same.
Yes, but for many people, they are different.
Now let's talk about how to describe a place.
Good idea. This is where your English can become more interesting.
Yes, because instead of only saying the name of a place, you can also describe it.
Exactly. You can talk about what the place feels like.
Paul, can you describe New York for us?
Sure. New York is bustling. It is crowded. It is busy almost all the time. There are so many people, so many cars, and so many things happening.
That's a great description. Let's look at those words. Bustling means full of activity. It means a place feels energetic and alive.
Yes, New York is definitely bustling.
And crowded means there are many people in one place.
Exactly. Streets, trains, restaurants, and parks can all feel crowded.
So New York is bustling and crowded. That gives us a very clear picture.
Yes, it is exciting, but sometimes it can also feel a little stressful.
I understand that. Now let me describe my hometown.
Great.
My hometown is peaceful. It is scenic.
I like those words. They sound calm and beautiful.
Yes, peaceful means quiet and calm. It does not feel too busy.
And scenic means the place has beautiful natural views.
Exactly. Maybe there are mountains, trees, lakes, or beautiful roads and countryside.
That sounds lovely.
Thank you. So when I describe my hometown, I can say, my hometown is peaceful and scenic.
Very nice. That sounds simple but also vivid.
Yes. And that is what we want. Simple English with clear meaning.
Let's compare the two places. New York is bustling and crowded.
My hometown is peaceful and scenic.
Very different feelings.
Yes. And that makes the conversation more interesting.
I agree.
Now let's talk about some useful sentence patterns.
Good idea.
You can say, my hometown is, or I'm from.
And if you want to talk about now, you can say, I live in, or I'm currently living in.
Yes. Let's try a few examples. I'm from Dalat. My hometown is peaceful and scenic. I currently live in Ho Chi Minh City.
I'm from New York. My hometown is bustling and crowded. I live in New York now.
Great. Those are very useful patterns.
Yes. Easy to remember. And easy to use.
Now let's do a short dialogue.
Sure.
Paul, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
What is it like?
It's bustling and crowded. It's very busy, but also exciting.
Nice. What about where you live now?
I still live in New York.
Great. Now your turn.
Okay. Lai, where are you from?
I'm from Dalat.
What is your hometown like?
It's peaceful and scenic. It's calm, beautiful, and relaxing.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you. That conversation is simple, but it sounds natural.
Exactly.
Now I want to go back to one important point. The difference between hometown and current city.
Yes. That is very important.
Hometown means the place you come from, the place you grew up in.
Current city means the place you live in now. Your present city.
So if your hometown is Hanoi, but now you live in Da Nang, you can say that clearly.
For example, my hometown is Hanoi, but I currently live in Da Nang.
That sounds very natural.
Yes.
Now let's do some listening and speaking practice.
Great. I'll say 5 useful sentences. And you can repeat after me.
Perfect.
My hometown is peaceful and scenic.
Good.
I'm from a small town in the north.
Nice.
I currently live in a busy city.
Very good.
My city is bustling and crowded.
Excellent.
It's a beautiful place to live.
Great job.
These are very useful sentences for describing where you are from.
Yes. And once you know a few good adjectives, your English sounds much more colorful.
Exactly.
Let's do one more short self-introduction example.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai. I'm from Dalat. My hometown is peaceful and scenic, but I currently live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Very nice. That sounds clear, natural, and complete.
Yes, it gives real information, and it helps people imagine your world.
I like that. Your world.
Me too. Because that is what self-introduction is really about. Sharing your world with someone else.
Exactly.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about your hometown, your current city, and how to describe places using simple adjectives.
And we also learn the difference between hometown and current city.
Yes. In the next part, we'll talk about work and study.
Let's continue.
Work and study.
All right. Now let's move to the next part. We've talked about your name, your age, your birthday, and your hometown. Now let's talk about work and study.
Yes. This is a very important part of introducing yourself. People often want to know what you do.
That's right. They may ask, "What do you do?" Or, "What are you studying?"
Exactly.
So, Paul, let's start with work.
Sure. One very common question is, what do you do for work?
And a simple answer can be, "I'm a teacher," or "I'm an engineer."
Yes. That is the easiest way.
But today, I want to teach a more useful pattern. I work as.
That's a great structure. It sounds natural and clear.
For example, I work as an English teacher.
Or, I work as a designer.
Exactly. This pattern is very useful in daily conversation.
And it is easy to remember.
Now let's look at another useful structure. I've been working is for.
Yes. That structure gives more information. It tells us your job and how long you have done it.
Exactly. For example, I've been working as a teacher for 3 years.
Or, I've been working as a nurse for 5 years.
Very nice. Let's make that even clearer. I've been working as tells us your job. For 3 years tells us the time.
Right. So this structure is great when you want to sound more natural and complete.
Let's try a little role play.
Good idea. I'll ask you some questions.
Perfect.
What do you do?
I work as an English tutor.
Nice. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been working as an English tutor for several years.
That sounds very natural.
Thank you. I think that structure is very useful for learners.
I agree. It sounds more like real conversation.
Now let's talk about study.
Great. Many people are students, so they need to know how to talk about their studies too.
Exactly. A simple answer is, "I'm a student."
Yes, that works well.
But sometimes we want to say more. For example, what subject we study.
Right. And that is where the phrase major in becomes useful.
Yes. If you study a subject at college or university, you can say, I major in,
For example, I major in business.
or I major in English.
Or, I major in computer science.
Exactly. So if someone asks, what do you study? You can say, I major in marketing.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Let's do a few more examples. I major in education.
I major in music.
I major in international relations.
I major in information technology.
Very good. Now let's compare two simple answers. I'm a student. And I'm a student, and I major in English.
The second one gives more information, so it helps the conversation continue.
Exactly. And that is very helpful in self-introduction.
Because the more clearly you speak, the easier it is for people to know you.
That's right. Now let's make a short conversation.
Sure. Lai, what do you do?
I work as an English tutor.
Nice. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been working as an English tutor for several years.
Great. What about when you were a student?
I majored in English.
That sounds very natural.
Thank you. Now let's try a student example.
Good idea.
Paul, what do you do?
I'm a student.
What do you major in?
I major in business.
Nice. That's short and clear.
Yes. Very easy to use.
I want to explain one small point.
Okay.
Work as is used for your job. Major in is used for your subject of study.
Exactly. So we do not say, I work as business. And we do not usually say, I major as English.
Right. We say, I work as a teacher. And I major in English.
That difference is very important.
Yes. It helps your English sound correct and natural.
Let's do some speaking practice.
Great. Repeat these sentences. I work as a teacher.
I work as a designer.
I've been working as a tutor for 3 years.
I've been working as a chef for 5 years.
I'm a student.
I major in business.
I major in English.
Very good.
These are all useful sentence patterns.
Yes. And they are easy to use in real life.
Before we finish, let's do one short self-introduction example.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai. I'm from Dalat. I work as an English tutor. I've been working as a tutor for several years.
Very nice. That sounds warm, natural, and clear.
Thank you. Here is a student example too.
Great. Hi. I'm Paul. I'm from New York. I am a student. I major in business.
Perfect. That is simple and easy to understand.
Yes. And it works very well in a self-introduction.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about work and study. We learned I work as. We learned I've been working as for. And we learned I major in.
These are very useful patterns for everyday English.
Yes. In the next part, We'll talk about family and pets.
Let's continue.
Family and pets.
All right, now let's move to the next part. We've talked about your work and your studies. Now let's talk about family and pets.
Yes, this is a very warm and personal topic. Many people talk about their family when they introduce themselves.
That's right. Family is often a big part of who we are.
And talking about family can help people feel closer to you.
Exactly. So let's start with a simple question. Paul, can you tell us a little about your family?
Sure. I come from a family of 5. I have 2 siblings.
Nice. And are you the oldest child?
No, I'm the middle child.
Ah, that's interesting. So you are between your older sibling and your younger sibling.
Exactly. I have an older brother and a younger sister.
That's a great example. And I want to explain one useful word here. Siblings.
Yes, that is a very useful word.
Siblings means brothers and sisters. It is a general word. So instead of saying brothers and sisters every time, you can say siblings.
Exactly. For example, I have 2 siblings.
Or I don't have any siblings.
Right.
Let's try a few examples. I have 1 sibling.
I have 3 siblings.
I have 1 brother and 2 sisters.
I don't have any siblings.
Very good. Those are all natural sentences.
Yes, and they are very useful in conversation.
Now let's go back to your family, Paul. You said you were the middle child.
Yes, that means I'm not the oldest child, and I'm not the youngest child. I'm the child in the middle.
Exactly. Middle child is a useful expression too.
Yes. People often talk about being the oldest child, the middle child, or the youngest child.
Let's make that easy. Oldest child, middle child, youngest child.
Great.
Now let's talk about another useful phrase. Extended family.
Yes, that is an important term.
Your extended family means family members outside your parents, brothers, and sisters. For example, your grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins.
Exactly. So your close family is your parents and siblings, and your extended family is the bigger family group.
That's right. Let's make a simple example. I'm very close to my extended family.
I visit my extended family during the holidays.
Very nice.
These are great sentences for real life.
Yes. Now let's do a short conversation.
Sure.
Paul, do you have a big family?
Yes. I think so. I have 2 siblings, and I'm the middle child.
Are you close to your family?
Yes. I'm very close to both my immediate family and my extended family.
That sounds lovely.
Thank you.
Now let me talk a little about my family too.
Great.
My family is very important to me. I also have a pet.
Yes. Pets are family too for many people.
Exactly. I really feel that way. My pet is not just an animal to me. My pet feels like a member of the family.
That is very sweet.
Thank you. I think many people feel the same way.
I agree. Pets can bring comfort, joy, and love.
Yes. And when people talk about themselves, they often like to mention their pets too.
That's true, especially if they love animals.
So if you have a pet, you can say, I have a dog, or I have a cat.
You can also say, my dog is like part of the family.
Yes. That sounds very natural.
Or, I have a pet and I love spending time with it.
Very nice. Let's try some simple examples. I have a small dog.
I have a cat.
My pet is very friendly.
My dog is like a family member.
Great. These are all easy and useful sentences.
Yes. And they make your self-introduction more personal.
I agree. Now let's do another short dialogue.
Good idea.
Paul, do you have any pets?
No, I don't have any pets right now. But I like dogs.
Nice. What about your family?
I have 2 siblings. I'm the middle child. And I'm very close to my family.
That sounds great.
What about you, Lai?
I have a pet, and I really see my pet as part of the family.
That's lovely.
Thank you. That conversation sounds very simple, but it also sounds warm and natural.
Exactly. And that is what we want.
Now I want to teach a few more useful family words.
Great.
Mother, father, parents,
Brother, sister, siblings,
grandparents, cousins, relatives.
extended family.
Very good. These are useful words to know.
Yes. And once you learn them, it becomes much easier to talk about your family.
Now let's do some speaking practice.
Great.
Repeat these sentences. I have 2 siblings.
I'm the middle child.
I'm very close to my family.
I have a big extended family.
I have a pet.
My dog is like part of the family.
Excellent. These are all good sentence patterns.
Yes. They are simple and practical.
Before we finish this part, let's do one short self-introduction example.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai. I'm from Dalat. I work as an English tutor. I have a small family. I also have a pet, and I see it as part of the family.
Very nice. That sounds personal and natural.
Thank you.
Here is another example. Hi, I'm Paul. I'm from New York. I have 2 siblings. I'm the middle child. And I'm very close to my extended family.
Perfect. That sounds clear and easy to understand.
Yes. And it works very well in a self-introduction.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about family and pets. We learned the word siblings. We learned the phrase extended family. And we learned how to talk about pets in a warm and natural way.
These are all very useful for everyday English.
Yes. In the next part, we'll talk about hobbies and passions.
Let's continue.
Hobbies and passions.
All right, now let's move to the next part. We've talked about family and pets. Now let's talk about hobbies and passions.
Yes, this is one of my favorite parts. Hobbies tell us a lot about a person.
That's true. When you talk about your hobbies, people can understand what you enjoy.
And it also makes your self-introduction more interesting.
Exactly. So let's start with a simple question. Paul, what do you like doing in your free time?
I really enjoy music. Music is a big part of my life.
Nice. So music is more than just something you like.
Yes. For me, music is more than just a hobby. It's a real passion.
I love that expression. More than just a hobby.
Yes. That expression is very useful.
Let's explain it clearly. If something is more than just a hobby, it means it is very important to you. It is not only something you do for fun. It is something you really care about.
Exactly. It can be part of your identity.
So, Paul, when you say music is more than just a hobby, what do you mean?
I mean that music is something I truly love. I listen to music every day. I play music when I can. And music helps me relax and express myself.
That's beautiful. So music is a passion for you.
Yes, definitely.
Let's make that into a useful sentence. Music is more than just a hobby for me. It's a passion.
Very natural.
Now let me share one of my hobbies.
Great.
I really love reading. I read a lot in my free time.
That doesn't surprise me.
Really?
No. You seem like a person who loves books.
That's true. I think I'm a bit of a bookworm.
Ah, bookworm. That is a great word.
Yes. A bookworm is a person who loves reading.
Exactly. If you read a lot and enjoy books, people may call you a bookworm.
It's a fun and common word.
Yes. And it sounds friendly.
So I can say, I'm a bookworm.
Or I've always been a bit of a bookworm.
Very nice. Let's make that simple. I love reading. I'm a bookworm. Reading is more than just a hobby for me. It helps me relax and learn new things.
That sounds very natural.
Thank you.
I think hobbies are great because they show personality too.
I agree. Some people like sports. Some people like music. Some people like books. And some people enjoy cooking, painting, or traveling.
Exactly. There are so many different hobbies.
So let's teach some useful sentence patterns.
Good idea.
You can say, I like. For example, I like reading.
You can also say, I enjoy. For example, I enjoy playing the guitar.
Another useful pattern is, in my free time, I. For example, in my free time, I read books.
And if you want to sound a little more natural, you can say, one of my hobbies is, for example, one of my hobbies is photography.
Great. Let's try a few examples. I like reading.
I enjoy listening to music.
In my free time, I write in my journal.
One of my hobbies is playing the guitar.
Very good.
Those patterns are easy to use.
Yes. And they work very well in a self-introduction.
Now I think we should talk a little more about passion.
Yes. That is an important word.
A hobby is something you like doing. A passion is something you feel deeply excited about.
Exactly. A passion is often stronger than a hobby. It means the activity is very meaningful to you.
For example, someone may enjoy drawing, but if they love it deeply and do it all the time, drawing may be their passion.
That's a great example. So you can say photography is my passion.
Or teaching is more than just a job for me. It's a passion.
Very nice. That sounds strong and personal.
Yes. And it makes your introduction more memorable.
Let's do a short conversation.
Sure.
Paul, what do you like doing in your free time?
I enjoy listening to music. I also like playing the guitar.
Nice. Would you say music is just a hobby?
No. Music is more than just a hobby for me. It's a passion.
I love that. Music really seems important to you.
It is. It helps me relax and express myself.
Great. Now your turn.
Okay. Lai, what do you like doing in your free time?
I love reading. I read whenever I have free time.
So would you call yourself a bookworm?
Yes. I think so. I've always loved books.
Nice. Is reading just a hobby for you?
No. Reading is more than just a hobby for me. It helps me grow and understand the world.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you. That conversation is simple, but it sounds natural and meaningful.
Exactly.
Now let's teach a few more hobby words.
Great.
Reading, writing, cooking, traveling.
Music, dancing, painting, photography.
Excellent. These are very useful words.
Yes. And they are easy to use in simple sentences.
Let's do some speaking practice.
Good idea.
Repeat these sentences. I enjoy reading in my free time.
One of my hobbies is listening to music.
I'm a bit of a bookworm.
Music is more than just a hobby for me.
Reading helps me relax.
Playing the guitar is one of my passions.
Very good.
These are all great sentence patterns.
Yes. And they can make your self-introduction sound much richer.
I agree.
Before we finish, let's do one short self-introduction example.
Great.
Hi, I'm Lai. I'm from Dalat. I work as an English tutor. In my free time, I love reading. I'm a bit of a bookworm. Reading is more than just a hobby for me.
Very nice. That sounds warm and personal.
Thank you.
Here is another example. Hi, I'm Paul. I'm from New York. One of my hobbies is music. I enjoy listening to music and playing the guitar. Music is more than just a hobby for me. It's a passion.
Perfect. That sounds strong and natural.
Yes. and it helps people understand who you are.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about hobbies and passions. We learned useful patterns like I enjoy, and one of my hobbies is. We also learned the expression more than just a hobby.
And we learned the word bookworm.
Yes. In the next part, we'll talk about personality.
Let's continue.
Personality.
All right, now let's move to the next part. We've talked about your hobbies and passions. Now let's talk about personality.
Yes. This is a very interesting part of a self-introduction. Personality helps people understand what kind of person you are.
That's right. When you describe your personality, you give people a clearer picture of yourself.
Exactly.
But sometimes learners are not sure what words to use.
That's true. So today, we'll look at some simple and useful personality words.
Great. Let's start with two very common words: introvert and extrovert.
Yes. These two words are very popular.
An introvert is a person who usually enjoys quiet time. Introverts often feel comfortable in calm places or small groups.
And an extrovert is a person who gets energy from being around people. Extroverts often enjoy talking, socializing, and being in groups.
Exactly. Neither one is better. They are just different personality styles.
That's an important point. People are different, and that is okay.
Paul, would you say you are more introverted or more extroverted?
I think I'm more extroverted. I enjoy being around people. I like conversations. And I usually feel energized after social situations.
Nice. That sounds very clear.
What about you, Lai?
I think I'm a little more introverted. I enjoy quiet time. I like reading alone. And I feel comfortable in peaceful places.
That makes sense. It matches your love of books.
Yes, I think so too.
But of course, people are not always only one thing. Someone can be quiet in some situations and outgoing in others.
That's true. Personality is not always simple. But these words are still very useful.
Exactly.
Now let's look at a few more personality words.
Great.
Easygoing,
Ambitious.
organized.
These are excellent words for self-introduction.
Let's start with easygoing. If someone is easygoing, they are relaxed and calm. They are usually easy to talk to. They do not get upset too easily.
Exactly. Easygoing people are often friendly and comfortable to be around.
So I can say, I'm easygoing.
Yes, that sounds natural.
Now let's look at ambitious.
Ambitious means you have big goals. It means you want to succeed and improve.
Yes. An ambitious person often works hard and thinks about the future.
For example, someone can say, I'm ambitious, and I always try to learn new things.
That sounds very strong and positive.
It does.
Now let's look at organized.
Organized means you like order. You like planning. And you like keeping things clear and tidy.
Yes. An organized person often manages time well. They may like making lists or schedules.
That's right.
So if someone says, "I'm organized," it means they are careful and well prepared.
Exactly.
Let's try some simple examples. I'm easygoing and friendly.
I'm ambitious and hardworking.
I am organized and responsible.
Very good.
These are very useful patterns.
Yes. And they are easy to add to a self-introduction.
Now let's do a short conversation.
Sure.
Paul, how would you describe your personality?
I'd say I'm easygoing and extroverted. I enjoy meeting people and having conversations.
Nice. That sounds very natural.
What about you?
I'd say I'm a little introverted. I'm also organized and calm.
That sounds like you.
Thank you. I think personality words are helpful because they make your English more personal.
I agree. They help people understand not only what you do, but also who you are.
Exactly. That is why this part is important.
Yes. And the words do not need to be difficult.
That's right. Simple words can still say a lot.
Now let's talk about one more useful sentence pattern.
Good idea. You can say, I'd say I'm. For example, I'd say I'm easygoing.
That sounds soft and natural. It does not sound too strong.
Yes. It sounds like you are describing yourself in a thoughtful way.
Another good pattern is, people often say I'm. For example, people often say I'm organized.
I like that too. It sounds natural in conversation.
Let's try a few examples.
I'd say I'm quite introverted.
I'd say I'm ambitious and friendly.
People often say I'm calm and organized.
People often say I'm easygoing.
Very nice. Those are great sentences to remember.
Yes. They can make your self-introduction sound more natural and mature.
Now let's do some speaking practice.
Great.
Repeat these sentences. I'm a little introverted.
I'm quite extroverted.
I'm easygoing and friendly.
I'm ambitious and hardworking.
I'm organized and responsible.
People often say I'm calm.
Excellent. These are all useful personality expressions.
Yes. And they work well in many situations.
Before we finish, let's do one short self-introduction example.
Good idea.
Hi, I'm Lai. I'm from Dalat. I work as an English tutor. In my free time, I love reading. I'd say I'm a little introverted. I'm also calm and organized.
Very nice. That sounds clear and personal.
Thank you.
Here is another example. Hi, I'm Paul. I'm from New York. I enjoy music. I'd say I'm easygoing and extroverted. I'm also ambitious and friendly.
Perfect. That sounds strong and natural.
Yes. And it helps people understand your personality more clearly.
So in this part, we learned how to talk about personality. We learned introvert and extrovert. We learned easygoing, ambitious, and organized. And we learned useful patterns like I'd say I'm.
These are great tools for self-introduction.
Yes. In the next part, we'll do a shadowing practice with a full self-introduction.
Let's continue.
Shadowing practice.
All right, now let's move to the next part. This is our shadowing practice.
Yes. In this part, I will read a full self-introduction, and you can listen carefully and speak after me.
Shadowing is a great way to improve your speaking. It can help your pronunciation. It can help your rhythm. And it can help you sound more natural.
Exactly. So do not worry if you cannot say everything perfectly the first time.
Just listen, repeat, and practice again.
That's the key.
Before we begin, let's talk about what shadowing means.
Good idea.
Shadowing means you listen to a speaker and try to copy the way they speak. You copy the words. You copy the rhythm. And you copy the sentence flow.
Yes. It is like speaking with the speaker.
Exactly. So today, Paul will say a full self-introduction. First, just listen.
Then we will do it again. And you can repeat after me line by line.
Perfect. Are you ready?
Let's begin. Hi everyone. My name is Paul. I'm from New York. I'm in my early 30s. I currently work as a designer. I've been working as a designer for 5 years. I come from a family of 5. I have 2 siblings, and I'm the middle child. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music and playing the guitar. Music is more than just a hobby for me. It's a passion. I'd say I'm easygoing, friendly, and ambitious. It's nice to meet you.
That was a great example. It was clear. It was natural. And it included many useful parts.
Yes. It had name, hometown, age, job, family, hobbies, and personality.
Exactly. That is why this is such a useful model. Now let's do the shadowing practice together.
This time, I will say one line at a time, and you can repeat after me.
Great. Let's start.
Hi everyone.
Good.
My name is Paul.
Nice.
I'm from New York.
Very good.
I'm in my early 30s.
Excellent.
I currently work as a designer.
Great.
I've been working as a designer for 5 years.
Nice job.
I come from a family of 5.
Very good.
I have 2 siblings, and I'm the middle child.
Excellent.
In my free time, I enjoy listening to music and playing the guitar.
Great.
Music is more than just a hobby for me.
Very nice.
It's a passion.
Good.
I'd say I'm easygoing, friendly, and ambitious.
Excellent.
It's nice to meet you.
Wonderful. That was your line-by-line shadowing practice.
Great job.
Now I want to give everyone a few simple tips.
Good idea.
Tip number 1. Do not try to speak too fast. Speak clearly and stay relaxed.
Tip number 2. Repeat the same short passage many times. Repetition helps a lot.
Tip number 3. Try recording your voice. Then listen again. That can help you notice your pronunciation.
And tip number 4. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Practice is more important than perfection.
Exactly. The goal is not to sound perfect right away. The goal is to feel more confident every time you practice.
That's right.
Now let's do one more short shadowing round.
Great. This time, I'll read a shorter version.
And everyone can repeat again.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm from New York. I work as a designer. I have 2 siblings. In my free time, I enjoy music. I'd say I'm easygoing and friendly. Nice to meet you.
Very good. That shorter version is also very useful. It is perfect for beginners.
Yes. If the long version feels difficult, start with the short one.
Then slowly add more details.
Exactly.
That is a smart way to practice. First, say your name, then your hometown, then your work or studies, then your family, then your hobbies, and finally your personality.
Step by step.
Yes, that is the best way.
And after enough practice, your self-introduction will feel much more natural.
I agree. So in this part, we practiced shadowing with a full self-introduction. We also learned how to build a strong introduction little by little.
And now we're ready for the final part.
Yes. In the last part, we'll wrap everything up and say goodbye.
Let's continue.
Closing.
All right, we've come to the final part of today's lesson.
Yes. We covered a lot together today.
We really did. We started with why self-introduction is important.
Then we talked about names and nicknames.
After that, we talked about age and birthdays.
Then we moved on to hometown and current city.
We also talked about work and study.
And then family and pets.
After that, we'd explored hobbies and passions.
And personality too.
Finally, we practiced a full self-introduction with shadowing.
That was a very full lesson.
Yes, but I hope it felt simple and clear.
I think it did. We took it step by step.
Exactly. And that is the best way to learn.
Small steps can lead to big progress.
I love that. Before we finish, let's quickly review the key parts of a self-introduction.
Good idea.
Your name,
Your age,
your hometown or current city,
your job or your studies,
your family or your pets,
your hobbies and passions.
and your personality.
If you can talk about these things, you already have a strong self-introduction.
Yes. And remember, you do not need to sound perfect. You just need to sound clear, honest, and natural.
Exactly. Simple English is powerful.
Now we have a small challenge for everyone watching.
Yes. We'd love to hear from you.
Please write a short self-introduction in the comments. You can write about your name, your hometown, your work or studies, and one hobby you enjoy.
Keep it simple. Just do your best.
Exactly. The most important thing is to practice.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, please like the video.
And subscribe to the channel for more easy English lessons.
We'll keep learning together.
Step by step.
In a simple way.
In a natural way.
And in a useful way.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Paul, for joining me again.
My pleasure. It was great to be here.
All right, everyone. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.
You're doing better than you think.
That's true. Take care.
And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.